Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I have the update for you for my Pan Those Eyeshadows project. Pan, if you don't know what it is, I will link the channel of the person who started this project down below, so you can check it out, and I will also try and link all of my videos or a playlist of my videos, of all of my updates and the intro that I've done so far. Essentially you randomize a couple of eyeshadows and you use them until you hit pan or until you hit your usage goal. A lot of people are doing it. If you search for Pan Those Eyeshadows or hashtag Pan Those Eyeshadows, you can find a ton of videos, and a lot of people are doing it their own ways. People are using prompts. I myself am not using prompts. I'm just randomly generating eyeshadows, and I try to hit pan or use an eyeshadow 15 times before I roll it out. And I also have the rule that in each month or each update, I have the option to roll a shadow out if I have used it 5 times. So that's a quick recap. Let's see what shadows I was working on this month or last month, and how I did. Okay, I'm showing these in no particular order. I rolled in all of these eyeshadows last update, so they're all in this project for a month. First I have a Nabla single, and that is in the shade I got the wrong one. Circle. I'm sorry, that's this one. This is the shade Circle from Nabla Cosmetics. I think I forgot to take photos of these eyeshadows before I started using them. Anyway, you cannot really tell that I've used. There's some disturbance, there's not really a dip. I have used this eyeshadow 10 times in the last month, so I have to use it at least 5 times before I can roll it out, but I think I want to keep this in until I hit pan, and that's gonna take a little bit longer than 5 extra uses. That's it right there. I do really enjoy the shade. I just haven't used it a ton. Then I rolled in a shadow from my Makeup Revolution Bird of Paradise palette, and it was the shade Jungle, and Jungle is right there. As you can see, I managed to hit pan, and this took me exactly 15 uses. Now, I was using this on my lower lash line mainly, so I used a tiny pencil brush, which is why there's a tiny pan in here, but pan is pan. I did like it. I'm not the biggest fan of greens, but I did enjoy it on my lower lash line, topped with another shimmery green eyeshadow. Sometimes I would top it off with gold, because that also made a good combo. So yeah, I enjoyed using this, but I'm happy that I get to roll it out. Then the next shade is Totally Bugging from my Colourpop Honey palette, and Totally Bugging is here in the corner. It's literally right in front of you, and you're still focusing on the background. There we go. This is Totally Bugging. I have used this shade 24 times, and there's the tiniest dip forming. You can kind of see it right there. Colourpop shadows are notoriously hard to hit pan on, so I knew I wasn't going to hit pan in this, in my 15 uses. I did really enjoy this eyeshadow. That is why I used it 24 times. This was a very easy shade to just lightly put in my crease, and if I put a mid brown also in my crease, it just looked faded. So this is not a straight up yellow, if that makes sense. Can you even see that? It's right there. It's kind of more of like a orangey, warm toned. It's like muted. So this worked really nicely in my crease. And also I used it a couple of times all over my lid and then topped it with a gold eyeshadow, and that worked really nicely as well. But I will be rolling this out because I know it is gonna take me at least another 30 uses, I think, to hit pan. So I'd rather move on to another shade. Also, I forgot to swatch the jungle shade, so that's right there. Here's jungle and there's totally bugging, and those will be rolling out. And then I have two from the same palette. This is my Glam Shop Remix palette, and I was working on Zikas and Kozak, which are right here and there. So Kozak, as you can see, I managed to hit pan in this, and this only took me 5 uses to hit pan. Most of the Glam Shop shimmer shades are very soft, so they move around in the pan, which is why it's easier to hit pan on some of them. So I hit pan on this. This one I used 6 times. I tried to love it. I know in my last update I said I was gonna try to not use my 5 or flight rule, which is when I get to roll out a shade after 5 uses, but I am gonna use it for this shade because I just don't like pink eyeshadows on me. I mainly use this as a blush and I had to be super light-handed. These also are very powdery, so every time I lightly dipped my brush into it, I would lose a lot of powder and it felt like a waste. So I am gonna roll that one out, and I'm also rolling out Kozak because I hit pan. And so I'm adding a new roll. See, here is Zikas and here is Kozak. So these are rolling out, and Circle from Nabla will stay in. I'm adding the rule that pink eyeshadows are not for this project. I just don't want to work on a pink eyeshadow because I know I won't like it on my eyes, and I will have to use it as a blush, and I don't love it, so I'm not gonna force myself to use a pink eyeshadow. So yeah. Okay, now let's see. I'm rolling out 4, and I've been thinking about rolling in 5 right now, so that I have a total of 6 eyeshadows to work on, because I feel like with my usage goal, which is 15 uses, that's not a whole lot. I did that because I know I get bored of eyeshadows quite quickly. If I force myself to use an eyeshadow for 30 uses, I know I'm gonna hate pan it, so I don't want to do that. But I feel like I could use another extra eyeshadow to work on, and I'm gonna roll 5. So let's see, 345. Let me just quickly check if that does not have pan. That doesn't have pan, but I'm kind of afraid that is a pink. Yeah, okay, that is a hot pink. No, we're not doing that. 223. Maybe I should just grab all of my palettes and have them here so I can check right away. I have brought the goodies. 223 is number 13 in my e.l.f. palette, and that seems to be purple. Okay, that is the middle shade. right there. So that's almost untouched. I think I used that once. Looks more like a pink-ish purple, but that can work. I'm okay with that. So that's the first. And then we have the second eyeshadow, 302. Okay, so 302 is a Glam Shop single in the shade Christmas Bauble. And I mean, the name would suggest that. That's a very glittery silver. That's what that is. Yeah, that's gonna be, I think, an inner corner highlight for me most of the times. Next eyeshadow is going to be 204. Okay, 204 comes from my Zoeva Blank Fusion palette. That is going to be a usage goal eyeshadow because those pans are deep. So I rolled in Late Bloomer. Ooh, that's this one right here. That is a stunning shade though. Oh, I might be able to hit pan in that because it's a shimmer, so maybe that's easier to hit pan on. I know the mattes take forever. Okay, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm very happy with that one. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Okay, so that makes 4. So we need to roll in 2 more. 199 is another Zoeva shadow, but that one comes from the Caramel palette. And that is the shade Almost Burnt. Oh, another shimmer, so that's good. This gives me a little bit of hope of hitting pan. You can see in this one, that is so deep. But the shimmers are, I think, a little bit easier to hit pan on than the mattes. Oh, those go together so nicely. So that's more of a yellow gold one. This is more of a bronze. All right, nice. And then for the last one, 237. 237 comes from my ABH Norvina, and that is also a gold. So I think that would not really make sense to roll that in. This is summer. Seeing as we already have that bronze and that yellow gold, I don't think I want to roll that one in. 173. ColourPop and Lizzie McGuire. Okay, oh that's fun. That's fun. It is the shade Dear Diary, which is this green, like a chartreuse, is that the word? Okay, this is again going to be a usage goal one, I think. Let's put that here. Okay, okay. I'm not mad at that. So it is, okay, stop focusing on my face and focus on this. Oh, there we go. So that's the Dear Diary one. So it's almost like a yellow gold, but slightly hints to green, I think. Okay, that's fun. Okay, so this is my color story. Should we add another one? Is seven too many? Maybe we should try and roll in another matte. Let's see if I can do that. We'll just roll one more and see if it is a matte. Maybe it's another cool shimmer shade, I don't know. Let's try. 264. Okay, so no, that's gonna be another glitter one. It's another glitter Glam Shop shade. Oh, does that work? 210. Maybe I should just pick a matte. Should we do that? Okay, let's wait. I know. Because I rolled the gold from the Norvina and I already had similar shades, let's just pick a matte from this palette to also put in this color story. There we go. Okay, so I thought that this one was like a warm brown, but I feel like next to the other one, that's more of a cool tone or more like a neutral. I'm going to go for Eccentric, which is that one. And people always say that ABH eyeshadows are easy to hit panel, so I'm hoping. There we go. Alright, so this is the completed color story. We have Circle from Nabla still in from the last update. This is the purple from the Revolution Elf palette. The Christmas Bubble from Glam Shop single palette. Late Bloomer from my Zoe Blank Fusion palette. This one, I don't remember their name, but is from my Caramel palette. Oh, that's Almost Burnt from my Zoe Caramel palette. This is Dear Diary from the Lizzie McGuire Colourpop palette. And then we have Eccentric from my ABH Norvina palette. Okay. That is all of the eyeshadows. All right, so I think we're through. This is it. These are my eyeshadows that are rolling into this round, this month. And I will be back next month to update you all. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think of this color story. If you have any ideas for looks, I would highly appreciate it. And also, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe, because I do other projects as well as this one, and I have a few that I'm thinking of doing, so hopefully in the future there will be more projects that I will be doing, but for now, subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!